In our sleepy little corner of New York City, life is slowly starting to return. Actually, it seems like it happens quite dramatically. Unlike the change of season that is slow and gradual, once warmth returns to this stretch of concrete and sand, the people suddenly appear, seemingly out of nowhere. And as our family prepares to start our day, we're making little changes inside to welcome the warmth appearing outside. Time to tuck away the winter coats and throw open the windows. I'm also feeling that peak of energy that the fresh air of spring ushers in. I'm making a concerted effort to get back to getting up earlier in the morning and making sure I get my exercise done. I always feel more ready to meet whatever challenges life throws at me throughout the day when I take care of my physical well-being first thing.
All right, all educated family in the rocks. Rockaways, rocks,
Rocking the rocks. Good morning. Good morning, wonderful people. Now we're gonna do your hair in just a minute. Oh my goodness.
Hello! I'm a superhero.
So spring has sprung. You know, last week was an amazing week, and I shot nothing. It was very hectic, and somehow just could not pull it together to get the camera out and get stuff done. But it's still spring,
And I want skateboarding with shorts.
and it's still beautiful. But it's much cooler. It was like summer last week. And now we're back to a chilly spring, but still a lovely spring. It was very, very gray this morning.
No!
Stop it! But the sun has come out, so we are going to enjoy the warmth that the sun is bringing us and the beauty that comes at this time of year as the world comes back to life. Right, sweetie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, speaking of the last time I threw the windows open, I noticed that there was an incredible amount of dirt inside the window frames. I thought that I would simply be dusting the windowsills, but I realize now that it's going to be more of an intensive job. I guess it's due to the construction happening right by us.
Show me the car.
First of all, let's not try.
Nice, you're quick,
I'm
Mommy.
hungry.
Oh. Oh, I'll do the cutting. We go over. We go over. Say, woo! Woo!
But seriously, sheesh, I have to break up the dirt with a pencil.
What? Ta-da!
And so many broken screens. Gonna have to do something about that before the mosquitoes show up. I found this stack. I got this big old heap here of Ruby and Joseph's that were tucked away in a box somewhere. They've just been unearthed. So I put them I put them on our Shopify store. So if you would like to pick one up and buy from me rather than Amazon, you can check out our link and grab one for a youngin' in your life, the kids chapter book that I wrote. All right, so let me find a home for these guys until you get one. Then it'll find your home. I think they can hide up here for now. It's not that.
You don't understand the pain.
I don't
because you
understand.
don't
You're not
have
screaming,
hair.
please.
You don't have hair, so you don't understand the pain.
You didn't have sure that was
You
tangled.
already stopped going
You had
through this.
straight hair.
Nothing
Yeah,
to
but
worry.
it was so sensitive. It's like if you would just grab it, it will fall.
Wow, that's sensitive hair.
When I was young, then it changed. It got stronger.
And then all your hair fell out. Yeah. Was that a mess?
After the army.
Was that a mess to clean up? After the army, why does
No, it didn't all fall out at the same time, sweetie.
No.
is it backward?
I don't think so. That's good.
You eat it. Okay, it's not as bad as I expected.
Because it's already been brushed a little bit. So it's good. Our morning walk is one of my favorite times of day. We took it a little later this morning instead of going out before starting on our schoolwork. It's so great to see everyone tending to their gardens, whether they be neighbors or park workers. I've made it a priority to make time in my day for my creative endeavors. I'm sure the inspiration of spring is helping me keep this promise to myself. I think it's important not only for me, but for my children to see me take time to do the things that inspire me. I see that they also get inspired by it. And now, reality kicks in. This is what happens when you neglect something. It doesn't just sit there waiting for you to come back to it. Gonna have to earn it back. I'll have to slow things down and recondition all those little muscles that used to work so hard for me. But I'll get there. As far as that goes.
sky is blue, the sun is high.
You know what else won't wait for you?
On my own,
Dishes.
I think of you.
I lied. They wait.
You know,
They wait and they pile.
that's all.
Sigh.
Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll. And to me, that's all right. To me, that's all right. I spend my days just dreaming about you. Well, now that's just what I will do. I'm telling you, the sky is blue, the sun is high. I'm sitting here on my own. I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me,
Gonna have to have a little chat with my kids about neglecting their chores throughout the day.
maybe
I always say, homeschooling is a team sport. It only works if we all work together.
You know, to me, that's alright. You know, to me, that's alright.
So we heard there's a beached whale.
Yeah,
We're gonna check it out.
yeah, we're gonna see it. It's a big, gigantic whale.
I see the house.
There's a lot of people. Totally great family. Not cold at all. We are going to see a whale. Follow me.
Three helicopters.
So we were just talking to the park rangers about the whale here, and they think that it's a sei whale. I have never heard of that whale before, but it's a smaller baleen whale. But there's a company that's going to come by and figure out its cause of death in the evening and confirm the type of whale it is. And what happens is what we.
Chop it up.
Can I finish my
They're
sentence?
gonna chop it up. It should get buried whole because it should have a.
But you know how big it is?
Dinner.
But how big it is, it's very heavy. So what will happen apparently is in the morning it will get chopped up into pieces and buried in the sand. Really deep, but it goes into the sand. So that's fascinating. I had no idea what happened with that.
Sand hit-
When we're leaving, all right, let's get dinner done. After all those things that we got through, I did start on the rice, got the chicken in the oven, and now we're just gonna finish up roasting some cauliflower to words to finish off the meal. Oh, sweetie, it's almost done. We're like a few minutes away.
A lot of drama in this house.
What are you talking about?
The door was just slammed at me.
It's gonna happen.
I am sailing. I am sailing. Anyone how you deal with this?
Well, I'm not gonna call any names, but How do you deal with it when a child throws a tantrum?
You talk to him softly.
Well, you still have to be firm, because bad behavior cannot be tolerated. Whatever they're feeling is very real for them.
Wait a long time for the whole night with water.
There was another one this afternoon who couldn't stop bawling because they wanted to go to the library. And I thought they hadn't behaved well enough for me to take them to the library. They were just losing their mind, crying big, ugly tears. And I'm just like, seriously? This is what we're doing right now? Like, you're just gonna like lose because you're not going to the library today?
Your toe.
But this child could not contain themselves. Just could not. And I had a hard time keeping terrible parenting. I had a hard time keeping a straight face, actually. But then I just let them know. I was like, look.
Hello.
You're crying and going sort of bananas here because you're not going to the library because you didn't, meet your responsibilities for the day. And I don't know whether to laugh with you or to cry with you or to laugh with you because I don't even know what to do with you. And then they also started laughing and then crying and then laughing
And then crying.
and then crying. I was like, wow, well, I guess we're at a tumultuous, emotional age. So just work with it. What can you do?
All right.
All right. Can I tell you something, camera? I had a great day and I have a troubling day from the cameraman. And he's right in behind you, camera.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's traveling. Tell me about it.
Since he won't tell me if this skateboard can go down steep hills very fast.
Of course it can. It had big wheels.
But it was very long. Is a speaker skateboard longer?
Longboard?
Yeah, longer than the military board.
It's about the same.
We can measure
Yes,
tomorrow when we go skateboarding.
If it's very important, maybe yes.
Should I cut it in squares?
Whoa, you early? Are you cooking?
Yep.
No, not yet.
Sorry, the light's here, not bad.
No, just always go light at first.
But do you think it's edible?
Yeah, no, it's edible. A little salty, but edible.
Hey, Patrice.
Carol.
It's food time.
Hey, honey. So it's dinner time. The time is 7:21. What do you have to say for yourself?
Dinner's late again, and I'm tired.
And I'm...
That's it. That's it. Dinner's late. I'm tired.
Is everything in place? Did you see? Did you saw their room?
I don't want to look.
Okay, because I promise you, you don't want to look.
I've been asking for hours for this to get finished.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, you know how they clean, but first they pull everything out. What am I doing?
You're twisting the story. I didn't dump everything.
Actually,
Could you do me a favor there?
Can you fill it?
I'm twisting the story.
yes, you are twisting.
So I'm a bit disheveled today, but got some good work done, and I'm so excited because I finally fixed a bunch of words. Technical issues I had with Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, the shops that we put together for all those platforms. Because I don't know, I just guess I'm just special having these challenges. Hello. But we got a great afternoon today, so we got to get outside now. You know, this was all happening between science and math and reading lessons and language arts and spelling. And now we need to get outside because it's gorgeous.
Also sneezing.
There's also some sneezing going on.
Yay! I'm going skateboarding.
There you have it. Well, they're back at it. Their favorite good weather activity, skateboarding. My little guy wanted to teach me some tricks. I decided to sit this one out. Besides, this is totally Gil's thing. The kids have their thing with them, and that's totally cool with me. I am absolutely happy to sit back and watch them enjoy this together.